I just squonked my Pulse V2, and I looked at the screen while I was squonking, waiting for something to change. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's that old timer's brain kicking in.
Yeah. Or like you put the squonker in your mouth, and then you push the squonk bottle and wait for the it's not firing.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we're in the Facebook lands. We're just going to give it 35 seconds until, ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back to it. It's another edition of the Triple T, the Tasty Teardown Tuesdays, where we taste a juice. Thank you. We tear down the device, .mod Petri tonight, and we do a little bit of wicking and drinking some whiskey because why not? How are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's doing well, especially during this COVID time. Level 4 lockdown, no alcohol purchases. It's a bit of a rough time in South Africa at the moment, but I hope you're all good. Shabir Jusub, number 1 on my comments there. You're in first. Phil Ben, what's happening, dude? How you doing? Everall, what is happening? Ikram Musa, how you, my bro? Good evening, all my vaping fam. Yeah, fam. So what is going on? I always feel like, you can see that I've changed the comment section to be in like little block things because, well, I just thought, why not? Why not? We'll change it up there. I should actually not even read the comments from this side. I should just read it straight from the screen so the comments relate with the video. But it's all good. I've had a good week. Got this cool little package from Hazeworks, 3 of their new juices called Cotton Candy. This is their sample pack, which I thought is pretty good. And my camera is just not enough big enough. Wait, come on. No, other way. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it wrong. There we go, that's big enough. So yeah, that's Cotton Candy. So I'll open that up just now. Wholesale orders, contains nicotine. And then a very good friend. Remember I got this device the other day, the Paramore side-by-side by Mr. Just Right, One, MacLife, and Vape something. What did I say? Damn it. Yes, them. But it says Mr. Just Right, MacLife. And I was looking for something to go on the top here. Yeah, that's a little... Hold on. There we go. So I was looking for something to go on this, and I just asked around, anyone got gold RTA? Or I think I specifically asked for a Petri, and Mr. Kurt Yayo got a hold of me and said, my boy, it's on its way to you. So .mod Petri. I've got the BVC acrylic glass on there already and a BVC tip because I'm making a new mold of the glass, and then I'll make something red and gold to match this and the drip tip as well. So keep checking the Instagram for that. I think it's going to go nicely on there. But we'll put some coils in that just now, and we'll get into the chats. Oh, look at that. Now the chat just went mental. Chester Griffith, thank you very much. Chester's the one and only spanner this evening in the YouTube lands. Oh, Shabir. Wow. He got it. Got it enough. For you, my friend. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? 'Cause you make me sing this fucking song. Yeah. Just one word. One word was enough. Why can't we be friends? All right. Jason Van Roy, what's happening? Evening, gents. Brent Woods, how's it, peeps? Oh, Brent, I like your name. Very cool name. Ikram, all good, staying safe. Hope everyone is doing the preventative story. Yeah, it's a very serious thing. We've lost a lot of people last week, week before. So it's been a very hard week with the COVID. Hope everyone is genuinely being safe and sanitizing and minimizing their contact in public and things like that. It's essential. I haven't taken my kids out of the house in 2 weeks because they just touch everything and their hands are always in their mouths, and it's just, And we sanitize everything that comes into the house. We got some groceries this morning, alcohol sprayed everything again, just to be safe. Just to be safe, guys. Did see somebody else popping here. Alex, what's up, Mr. Klopper? Dylan Kluter, what's happening? Yeah, let's have a little whiskey. I'm going to start ambling through the products here. I think we should start with maybe, let's wick up the dot mod first. We'll get into the juice pack when it's time for juice. And we'll just take it nice and easy. A little stroll, if you would say. Thinking about what we're going to run in here, because the dot mod is a dual coil device. It does come with all these other things. You must have watched a review on a dot mod before. It has a threaded drip tip, so a proprietary drip tip, which is quite difficult. That's pink and black. It's not just, the light's not in the right way to catch it right now. Let's see if, there we go. Pink and black drip tip. And this is an acrylic, an old style of acrylic BVC. We used to do this. We used to put the name, it's not emboss, what's the word called? What sticks out, let's be honest. And yeah, it gave a funny texture to everything, so people didn't enjoy it. So we stopped doing that. Let's have a look, see here. Yeah, unscrew that. Thank you so much, Kurt, bro. I'm super impressed that you sent this to me. It's very shiny. What's happening here? There we go. All right. So we got those 3 phases there. To me, it's a really small deck. I remember using one of these back in the day. It's got the tiniest little Allen key things. Gonna probably have to pop out the eyes. The eyes. Eyes of dirty. Hello from there. Chester says Instagram. Okay. Brent says hi. Thanks. Yeah. Dylan. Stay safe, everyone. Yo, Salim Beg. What's happening? Ho, ho, ho. All the way from Mauritius. All right. Those are a little bit cleaner. Where's an Addy stand? There's an Addy stand. You know what I want to do? Just because it's not my device and I haven't used it before, just make sure that 510 is tight. Okay, cool. Not going to use anything out of the box. Going to be... I want to do maybe hybrid coils in here because we're going to run it at a lower wattage. Yeah, maybe the 42s, just because they ohm out a little bit higher. And I have this blotter that I want to re-wick because these coils are looking a bit tired. I want to show you guys a little trick using vinegar. Using some vinegar to clean the coils. So if this is, if you don't know, that's a bit of Viking coil jar. It is also a little Addy stand. You see your Addy goes on the bottom there like this, so that you can just stand your spare devices on there. Now, bear in mind, these jars aren't sanded to perfection because they are just a means to transport the coils, and you're not going to use it as an everyday Addy stand because the threads in there is just resin. They will eventually break. So anyway, we're looking at 42 millimeter, the 42 coil 2.5 millimeter, ohming out at 0.18 in dual, NR80 Swedish wire, premium, hand crafted. Our social media links and things like that on the inside. The chest has been bouncing up on the screen, so just so you know where to get it, where to follow it. And that's how it comes in the little package. That's just a little baggie, and proudly South African, of course. Proudly South African. So we're going to use these coils. I don't know what length to cut the legs. just going to have to try and work that out. And I need to look through my toolbox to find the right Allen key. So, oh, well, there we go. First Allen key I picked up. That doesn't normally happen. I'm going to lift it up here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Which way do I need to go? This way. There we go. All right. What's happening in the comments there? Hello, how's it everyone? Hi Salim. How's it all? Dylan Kuto, very cool. I dig it. Okay. Hello, Mensa. Neil van der Venter. What's up, Mensa? Sean Govender. What's up, bro? So we're just going to open up these little grommets, grub screws as they call them, all the way. Because I want to just test with one of the coils how far that actually goes in. Oh my, it doesn't go in very far at all. At all. I think the safest way to do it is with this wonderful, amazing little Wotofo tool. I don't know if you guys have seen this thing. In the new Troll X, I got this. And it's got a 4mm block on there. And then each time you want to change the height of the coil, these little slips are 1mm each. So I'm going to start it off at 5mm, cut the legs. I can go, the lowest I can go is 4mm. So what I should do, let's cut it at 6 mils and then we'll go backwards. So if I keep those there like that, that's going to give us 6 mils. I think 6 mils is too long, but I want it to be too long until I get it exactly right. So I'm going to cut that at 6 mils and then drop it in and see how close to fuck we are. Or one more. I think 5 mils might just be perfect. So that's such a cool tool because you can just adjust things as you need to get the exact right. Oh, might need to go down to 4mm to be honest. Let's have a look see. What do you guys think? I'm just trying to hold it in place and then give you a better view. Is that too high for a Petri? I think that's, well, it's got to go over those air holes. So see, the air holes are on the opposite sides. Instead of everything that has air hole in the middle, oh, from that side it doesn't look that bad. If I'm going to bend it over like that, that actually looks pretty damn snug. That might just be it. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to leave it at 5 mils. This one I felt like I just cut it a little too long. No, it's perfect. 5 mils it is for the Petri. I would say. I'm doing it upside down now because I like to shoot myself. Yeah, that's a decent cut. That's a decent cut. All right, so we're going to have those. Normally you would put your coils facing in towards each other so that you catch the airflow in the center. But with the Petri, it has 2 airflows on the outsides. So your coils sit opposing each other, which is one of the things that I like about it. Because now you're not, each coil's not heating because the other one's heating. Don't know if that's a good thing, but we'll find out soon enough. I've been really excited. I received this yesterday, so I've been quite excited to use it. Let's see. Just gently tightening, just getting the position right, making sure the height is right before I apply any real pressure to the Allen key. There we go. And the coil doesn't move too much. If you tighten too hard on one leg, I think it would move it in its position. And yeah, that wouldn't. So very gently, just holding it in place, making sure that it doesn't move. That's good. All good here, Chester Griffith. Looks perfect to me. Thank you, Ikram. Musa, how are you, my friend? Ikram, did you message Lara, dude? Did you email Lara for the set of coils? Oh, yes, you did. I'm waiting for the V8s to be dropped off. What's happening here? Why is this not going in nicely? Okay. Alright, so those are pretty tight. They're nicely centered over the airflows. I'm just going to use a coil jig just to pull them back in slightly because we don't want them to touch the side of the bell housing. And just maybe push them over just slightly as well. Just testing that it doesn't, yeah, there's no contact there on the bell housing, so that should be good. That should be good. Oh no, give it a little fire up. Fire, fire! Yeah, so there we go. Looks like perfection. Quite stoked with that. I don't know which way this camera goes. It's weird. So that looks pretty neat. I need a devicey. I'm going to put it onto this Argus GT quickly. Have a sip of juice. Say hello to some people. Let's see here. Sean Governor, Swepper, yeah, Swepper, you know what's happening, dude. Chris Earl, how's it, guys? How are you? We're good, Chris. Thank you very much. Enjoying my new kit, says Sean Governor. Okay, we're going to drop the wattage down to 30 watts and ramp it from there. Let's see what's happening in the chat here. Enjoying my new kit. Awesome. My guess is 4mm should be perfect. Phil Ben says perfect, son. Thank you, Dad. Desiree, what's happening? How are you? Sabia Juice Up says 5 mils looks good. Yeah, 5 mils looks good. What deck is that, Desiree? That is a Petrie 24, the original. The older than old Petrie 24. Uncle Kurt gave it to me. Such a nice dude, because I've got this device that's all red and gold, and I think it would be pretty impossible to find a red device to go on here. And because the Petrie's got that knurling and so does the device, I thought they would go well together. So I just asked around, and Uncle Kurt said it's already on its way to you. So thank you very much, Uncle Kurt from Vaping Saved My Life. Guys, if you have a moment, go and support Vaping Saved My Life and the VPA, Vipassar, Vapor Product Association of South Africa. Looks perfect. Thank you. All good here. I think we're good now. I can't say that first name, but hey, Clive, what's happening? Llewellyn. Clive. What's up, Clive? All right, 30 watts. Because we want to bring the metal has never had current through it. So we want to gradually bring in the current. Right now, they're sitting at 0.15. So we're going to gently just bring in the current, strumming to make sure there's no hot spots or hot legging like it's doing over there. Just shaking about those atoms and getting them all to, I mean, that was, that's BVC coils, folks. Done. Look at that. Absolutely perfect at 30 watts. Okay, and that's how you have to strum coils. If you've got to strum your coils longer than that, then they're not BVCs. Crazy, really, if you think about it. Just to show you what it looks like. There we go. And we just hit the button for a little bit. Here's the camera. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. Okay, and we hit the button. There we go. And see them glowing up evenly. Perfect. And we don't let them go white, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that colors. Woo. Blue and gold, and let's see if we can't get some nice close-ups of that. Look at those coils, man. That is sexual perfection. I know. All right, so that's really good. Very tempted to put some other cotton in, but I'm lazy like that, so I'm going to go with the Firebolt. I just can't stop using this stuff, and it's not because it's the best cotton in the world, it's just because it's so convenient. It really is. Yeah, I'm just lazy like that, I suppose. I really do enjoy that. I'm going to move that off here because it is done enough. It is done enough. Alright, onto the PVC Addy stand. I'll just whip that up. It's got these very tall wicking ports on either side, or juice wells, if we can call it juice wells. There's a little extra cotton there we don't need. So I'm going to leave a bit of cotton. I don't know if everyone can see this nice and nicely. Let's get there. Okay. So that's, I just pull it through. Quite stiff, I might add. And I want to just, yeah, that's got to go down to there. So we want to pull those two back just slightly. Use a little pair of scissors. And that's why this cotton is so nice and easy to use. I think that's about center. Is the center, Mrs. Fenter? It's in the middle, so. Oh, remember that ad? Was die kaas naas? Dis in die middel, so. What was that? Was those like frozen steak things that had cheese on the inside? Alright, so fluffing the coil. Fluffing the coil really is not dragging and pulling the shit out of your coil, but just fluffing it out. The more air cavities you have inside the cotton, it'll allow the, did I say wicking, what? Did I say fluffing the coil? Or cotton? So allowing air cavities inside your cotton is more space where the juice can flow. So we want more space. That's why we fluff it up like this. So more juice can flow through it. And then you can pick out the little pieces, you know, the undertickle. Don't forget the undertickle. The little bit of imperfections or little bit of knots in the cotton, if you can call it that. I forgot to cut this side. Just got to double check how long we need it. Yeah, we need to take off about 3 mils there. And I just damn threw my phone on the floor. Whoopsie. Alright, so what's happening in chat? Wonder where Julian is tonight. Yeah, we also said, well, wonder where Julian is. Julian might have a hot date. That ODB mat looks sick. Thank you very much, Brent. Yeah, no, flippin' dig it, eh? It's really, really cool. Let's check here. I still got a pen vape. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a pen vape, bro. As long as you're not spanking the stinkies. Had me at whiskey. What you got? Oh, no, just having a little whiskey. The last few drops of that, what was that, Jameson's IPA that I had the other day, Matthew? Hey, Matt, how you doing, dude? I hope that you're all right with the storms there. I saw your Facebook there was some heavy storms in the US where you are. Hope you're all right. Don't forget the undertickle. Pickle my undertickle. So I was doing a little bit of research into the Petri and when it came out, but I think it must have come out in like 2016, 2017, maybe then, maybe older than that. I'm not sure, but it's one of those devices that really set the standard. It set the bar for other devices. pretty much sure it was considered a high-end device in those days, and still quite a high-end device if you ask me. Okay, thanks for messaging me, whoever is messaging me. Such an aggressive ringtone. Bing! All right, so we fluffed those up. I didn't clamp them and pull them up, the pieces apart. You can still see they're rather fluffy. Just going to give a little more trim, and I'm not actually cutting the cotton, but just the little whispers on the end here. Anything that's exceeding that part that I want. Now, here's the trick. When getting those two things, you go from the underneath, you grab it gently, and you tuck it inside, just like that. He says as it slips out of his fingers. Because you want it to get all the way down to the bottom. You see that little hole over there? That's where you want your cotton to be shoved into. Now, I've seen guys cut in different angles and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. I've never really done it. And then, because I've shoved it and I've pushed it and I may have compressed the cotton a little, I just give it a few pokes with these special little tweezers. Make sure that it's still got gaps, because gaps is where the juice gets through. I think somebody's played with those. Those aren't working like they normally do. But anyway, we'll get it in. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Alright, so those are over there, and then we'll kind of just spread it out to the corners, make sure that the whole bottom of that air opening or that juice opening is able to be saturated without blocking and not too loose that it would flood. So guys will talk about their devices flooding. Flooding is where your juice level tries to become level. That means you don't have enough wick. And if you get dry hits, it means you've got too much wick where it's not saturating fast enough. So I think that looks kind of pretty. Kind of pretty. Time to put it on the side-by-side, the Paramore. Let me check comments here. All good here. How you doing? You had me at whiskey. Okay, so I've got a vape pen. What coils do you have in, looks like VTCs? No, they're BVC coils. That's the Bearded Viking coils. The ones that I've put in is the Bearded Viking 42s. These are our branded coils. Made by Bearded Vikings. Yeah. So that's the coil that I'm using. We call it the 42 because if you use a single coil, it ohms out at 0.42, and obviously everyone knows 42 is the answer to the universe. All right, let me give this a little wipe down quickly because it's got a bit of juice on there. It already has a battery in it. Let's see this. So this device can take up to a 25 mil. The 24 just seems to fit perfectly on here. Looks good to me. The airflows are just on the other side there, so that looks pretty good. Time to open up this juice package. Now this is a very, very cool way of advertising. Look at that. Sample pack, cotton candy, not for resale, hashtag vape candy, wholesale at Hazeworks, Hazeworks logo, no pregnant breastfeeding, under 18, poison or warning label, contains nicotine, handle with care. Very cool packaging. I've never seen a vape stuff come like this. So when Mark gave this to me, Mr. Hazeworks, he gave it to me and I was like, what is this? I thought it was cotton because it said cotton candy. And I was like, I thought it was a bag of cotton. And he was like, oh, that's our new sample pack. There is a buff inside here. So this is one of the face shields and it's got cotton candy printed on it. Look at that. cotton candy, cotton candy, cotton candy, all over in a sort of like a camouflage print. So yeah, you just pull that over the top of your head and it hides your beard or something. I know we use them for fishing around your neck so you don't get sunburned. So that's a pretty cool little gift to come with it. And then we've got some juices. Boom! All right. So there's the 3 juices of the range that just fell out of the pancake box. These are sizable. I mean, that's a sizable juice. Let's see here. It's a Chubby Gorilla bottle as well. How about that? Chubby Gorilla for sample bottles. That's pretty cool. This is the cotton candy grape gum. Grape gum. I'm not a big fan of grape, but I will give it a try. Grape gum. Cotton candy 2 mg contains nicotine. Handle with care. Tangy. Oh, there we go. So it's a chewy grape sensation. This is the melon drops. Tangy hard candy on ice. I think Mark said that's the only one that has ice in the range, the lemon and ice. And then the last one is gummy fish. I imagine that's like Swedish fish. 2 milligram hard candy gummy fish. Raspberry Swedish fish. Raspberry Swedish fish. I think I'm going to go with the Swedish fish, because what I'm vaping on my other vape has ice in it. So I'm gonna try that. The Swedish fish. Yes, I'm definitely gonna try that. That smells flippin' fantastic. Oh my. Oh my. They do know how to do their sweeties. Oh, this camera now, you see it's gone away from where we were. Alright, so I'm just going to drip a little bit. I always like to put my juice in the middle of the coil so that the coil sucks up the juice first, and then we can extend the juice going outwards. Just because you don't want to catch those air bubbles in the middle of the coil and have some cotton dry on you. Then you're always going to have that dry taste coming through. So we're just going to get that up to speed. I'm going to drop this down to, well, 42 is not too bad. 42, just to juice up that coil section part. The rest of it can be saturated by the juice coming in from the tank. I just want to make sure that there's no dry cotton in between the coil. We're just going to give it a little whip. Oh, that smells fucking very delicious. My precious delicious. Alright, I'm going to put this on there like that. I like the fact that it's got knurling over here. Okay, there we go. See our cotton is exposed where the juice comes in. Now drop on in a PVC acrylic. And then the top cap. Oh, we need to put juice in first. We're going to hold that down for a little bit. Give it a good squeezing. And then we'll have to just find the optimal. Okay, there we go. Ha 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 ha! This looks so cool. I like to turn that back a bit when I tighten things up. Okay, open the airflow and look at that! That looks so cool. Thank you so much, Uncle Kurt. Much appreciated, dude. That does work very well. It's just the right height. I am making an acrylic for here with gold flakes in it and red, and a drip tip with gold flakes and red. So now let's see, what are we aiming at? 0.17. That means we'd probably want to hit it around the 60 mark. Let's say 65. Let's just start at 65 and it went to 68. But anyway, 1 watt increments is okay. 62 it wants to be at. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Well, now, that is Swedish fish. Damn. Oh, for days. This mod actually has a lot more power than I thought, because look, I know you people love that part. I know you love that part. The bubbles. The bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. So yeah, that is bubbles for days. Bubbles for days. What do y'all think? Does that look cool or what? I'm certainly impressed by it. 62 watts. 62 wattos. There we go, 62 watts, 0.17. It's in the power mode, which is just normal power. It's not bypass or anything. With a 42, so much flavor. It's like the cloud is so thick. Makes me cough. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Let me check the comments there. Have a sip of whiskey quickly. Little wick and whiskey. Wick and whiskey. Oh, sorry, we were wondering where Matt is. The ODB Matt looks good. Random question. Does the coil ID influence the flavor? I quite enjoy the 2.5 ID with a fairly smooth vape. Jason Van Rooyen, yeah, dude, you'll find the guys that are like hardcore one way or the other. But I would say, for me, the 2.5 millimeter coil has definitely changed my opinion. I always believed, you know, a 3 millimeter coil, because a bigger coil gives you more cloud, and more cloud means more flavor. But it's not true. It's not actually true. With my extensive use of blottos, which requires you to use a 2.5 millimeter, I noticed that when I was wicking other devices, I kept on making my coils 2.5 mils or using the BBC 2.5 mils. And now I exclusively use 2.5 millimeter coils. I find that the flavor is a bit tighter. So like the flavor is more realistic than on a 3 mil coil. 3 mil coils, I think you're using too much wattage. I know it's just like a little bit more, but 10 watts does make a big of a difference that you would notice. If you're trying to get more flavor out of your vape, yes, change to a 2.5. But like I've got these, I'm running it at 62 watts. Whereas when I was using a 3 millimeter, I was running it at close to 80. So I hope that answers your random questions. No random questions, yeah, bro. Questions are questions, nevertheless. Ikram says, is it changed completely from the Chinese cotton pads to Firebolt? Much better flavor. Yeah, the Chinese, there's still the hardcore dudes that are like, they only want Chinese cotton pads, or Japanese cotton, dude. Japanese cotton was like the thing. And if it didn't have like little imperfections, impurities, like little cotton seeds basically inside the cotton, it wasn't real Japanese cotton. But yeah, the big difference. I mean, it's very difficult. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago, we were arguing about what the best cotton was. There is no best cotton anymore, I would say. They're all really, really good. And then with the exception of some that are specifically extremely good, and specifically some are really shit. So the general cottons that you get nowadays are pretty good. That Firebolt Vape Flower, very, very good cotton. Not too impressed with the post they did on Instagram the other day, but we're not going to talk about that. They did remove it. Just a bad choice of imagery. It was just a bad choice. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. Vape Flower, you're still good in my books, boys. Your Firebolt is still good. We all make social media blunders every so often. I picked my nose on the live once. Yeah. Matthew Etten, yep, fluffing the coil out is new to me. Yeah, fluffing the coil is just my brainwave works on mechanicals, and mechanically, if the cotton is all together like this, where's the space for the juice to get through? If the cotton is like this, well, there's plenty of place for the juice to travel through. So, yeah, it works for me. I've been doing it for 5 years, so 2 years. I've been fluffing it like that, I suppose. Maybe 3 years, maybe 4. I don't know. I'm not indecisive. I'm just thinking about it. Wat se cotton gebruik jy? Ek gebruik Firebolt cotton of ek gebruik cotton bacon prime cotton bacon. Love those. I also use, when I wick up specific devices, I use Cloud9 cotton or TFC, the titanium fiber cotton, because they are, titanium fiber and Cloud9 are a bit more expensive. Like, not, I won't use the word expensive. They cost a bit more, but they are a better quality cotton, and the saturation is there. They hold the juice better. They suck up a little. The saturation is improved. Whereas this stuff, you're using an RTA that's built to suck up juice, so you don't have to worry about it that much. But yeah, Edmund, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, there's Firebolt cotton. Prime is here because sometimes you just need prime in some devices, especially RDAs prefer prime. Prime handles the heat a bit better. Firebolt I use probably 80% of the time, and then when I'm doing my high-end devices, I'll use either Cloud9 or I will use titanium fiber cotton. I was on that for the longest time. I really enjoy the titanium fiber. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, Janie. I am all good. Didn't get any storms. Was out in the area. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool, dude. I'm glad you're safe, Matt. Neil McCullum is here. Hello. I'm sorry. Hello. I'm sorry I'm late. No worries, dude. It's all good. Don't forget to smash that like button. There we go. Brent Wood says, where we go. That candy looks so good. It was just launched today, actually. That's why I've held on my review. I received it on Saturday. Mark and his wife were around here at my place having a braai, and he gave it to me on Saturday. And I said, look, I'll hold off on it and I'll do it on Tuesday. So he was like, I'm doing my launch Tuesday. So it should be hitting all of the vape stores today. Like tomorrow, you should be able to get it somewhere. That Swedish fish is like Swedish fish, bro. Oh, sorry, I'm vaping too much. I'm getting nicked up. Oh, Ikram, I just wanted to tell you, bro. 0.17, the 42 2.5 millimeter at 62 watts sounds like this. Here we go. That candy looks good. Yeah. There's a little gap in my cotton at the bottom. I always make a little gap in my cotton at the bottom. You can do that because, I mean, if your cotton's sitting down and your juice hole is like this, and you just open it up a little bit, it allows more juice to travel through. Just be careful when you're vaping and your juice gets too low. If that cotton pulls back against itself, it might let your RTA leak. That's why I always just fill it properly and never let your tank get less than half. Where the bell housing is, on the hips, where the hips are, your juice should never get lower than that. Good advice. Just good advice. Trust me, it'll change your life. It extends the life of your vape, your cotton, and your coil. Just to do it, keep the juice full as often as you can. Yeah, Ikram, I think just the sample pack comes with the buff. I'm not sure that the bottles come with the buff, but yeah. Go for the it's not melon drops, it's lemon drops. Lemon. Lemon drops, lemon drops, lemon drops. Sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm even going to try the grape one because the grape tastes bloody good. I tasted it on Saturday. I said to Mark, I was like, I don't really like grape. And he was like, just try it. Just try it. Just try it first, then tell me. I was going to wick another device, but we've got like 15 minutes left. Maybe I'll just show you. So this is a cup of vinegar. And this is something I wanted to show people. This has been cleaned with water and, where's the camera? With water and a brush. And it still looks a bit gunky, all right? We're going to leave it in there. I should have done this at the beginning of the show, so it had 20 minutes or so to sit in the vinegar. Normal, normal white vinegar. Just helps to break down the chemicals in that, and all that black stuff kind of mostly falls off. I don't know how much we're going to get to see now. We run out of time, but I did have a set of coils that I wanted to put in there. Let's see if we can just help it along a bit. Trying to strum those coils in place. Yeah, I can really see a lot of black stuff falling off there. If you can see, look at all the black little bits dropping off. And that's just white vinegar. So if you don't have an ultrasonic cleaner, white vinegar, it works the charm. Oh, you can. There's a lot more falling off than you can see in the camera. I might do that now. We can go over time a little bit. I've had too much nicotine. I can feel it. All the fish. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yes, it's got crackle to it. Sorry, I missed a whole bunch of... Yes, kendo cotton, the Japanese cotton pads. Scottish rolls. Yes, correct. Ikram, bad bro, bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad, bro. And I'm vaping again. Sure. All right. Have more Jamisons to take care of the nick buzz. Yeah, I've over-nicked a bit. I can feel I've got a hot flush. Over-nicking is where you just chain vaping and you're getting too much nicotine in your system. I know it seems weird that I got it like so quickly over 20 minutes, but my preferred nicotine level is 2 milligram. So yeah, I just did a quarter of a tank. Where is it? I can't show you there. A quarter of a tank in 10 minutes. So yeah, getting a bit hot flushes, yeah man. I'm gonna see if we can get some more of this gunk off of here. There's a lot floating in the water. A lot has come off. Yeah, there's a lot in here. Where's the camera at? Camera. Okay, let's go down a bit. There's a lot. It's so weird. The camera doesn't show you exactly. Like, there's a lot of particles in there. Let me grab this out. Well, vinegar, because it's vinegar, it'll just dry out and it doesn't make your vape taste funny at all or anything like that. Just gonna dry it off. I'm gonna ramp it up and see if we can get some of this, more of this stuff off here. I think these coils are old though. I must be honest. I think that these coils were a bit tired to start off with. And I wanted to put a new set of hybrids in it anyway. So let's have a look and see what we can do. Alright, I must look over here and realize that's the place. That's the spot. Okay, back at 30 watts, just to burn off any of that stuff. Still sort of ramping evenly. I do have another glass of water. Or I could just flash them in the why not? Wait for it to cool down a little bit. See that there? Till they're not red. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I don't know if you're going to see that. There is so much in here. The water's almost like gone a shade towards brown. Look at that. These coils look pretty clean again. I think these might be newer coils. I can't remember. I change the coils so often, but they're blue, so they must still be pretty good. I think I'm going to use these coils again. And I think we'll try the lemon drops in here. Because what goes better with lemon than vinegar? So I check, we got one leg not tight here or something. Let's shake it off a bit. There we go. Those look pretty good. They look pretty consistent. All right. I'm going to dunk it one more time. Just get rid of that last little bit of gunk on there. The vinegar really helps, I think. The vinegar really helps. Descaling. Yeah, that's a great word. Descaling. Look at that. Those coils are almost blue again. All right, and they're ramping evenly. I'm going to put some cotton in there now, and then we're going to try this lemon one. I did. This is the glass the acrylic I've been running for a while, and I decided to change it out for a green one because, well, I can. And this is a nice tip, but I don't want this tip anymore. I've got a glow-in-the-dark blue tip that I want to use. Glow-in-the-dark green. Because I'm putting a green tank on, doesn't it just make sense? Sure, this one's really stuck. Let's get some cotton and just paper and just dry these things up here. Don't want any water. I hope you all clean your stuff like this, because if you look at those little stuff comes out from all sorts of places. This is an interesting one. The inside of the bell housing, that looks very clean. Watch and see. Watch and see. I'm quite pedantic when it comes to this. I like to clean things properly. Okay, you probably can't see it, but that was kind of manky. It does look completely different now, doesn't it? And that's only after a couple of uses. So, good advice. Always clean it nice. Alright, so we're going to try the clear. There's the tip there. This is a little glow-in-the-dark tip. Because why not? I try and put the tip in and turn it at the same time so it doesn't eat that O-ring. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's wick that up. Got a fucking frog in my throat. Warwick Peters, what's happening, dude? Jeez, I haven't seen you in a long time. Great work. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Sure. I don't even know if Warwick vapes. Do you vape, Warwick? Looks nice. Looks a lot better than just dunking them in a... Looks like a lot better than just dunking them in water, hey? Yeah. They came back to life quite well. I mean, that's... Where's the camera? Hey, let's get that around there. Look at that. That's still pretty clean. A little bit blue. So that might be good. I clean my tank like every 4 days. Yeah, re-wick and tank every 3 to 4 days. There is a question here. What can I do if 2 coils does not ramp up evenly or at the same time? I've tried pinching the coils, even swapped out for a fully charged battery, and one coil tends to have a slightly delayed ramp on it. Okay, that's why it's super important, Jason van Rooyen. Super, 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 super important to have a little tool like this where you can measure the exact length for the legs. It's quite important. Secondly to that, make sure that your grub screws are tight, completely tightened in. Thirdly, come in with a lower wattage, build your wattage up from 30 to 35, 40 if you have to, but you shouldn't be ramping or cleaning coils at higher than 40 watts. If it's the first time you've just installed the coils, definitely 30 watts is your maximum. If you still get that, what I tend to do is while I'm ramping the coil, the one that ramps the fastest, I'll just put the little ceramic tweezers inside there so that this one can catch up. Okay? And then when you remove them and let them cool down, ramp them again, they should come up at the same time, because it's just a molecule thing inside there that this one is taking not all of the power, but this one has settled faster than that one. It's nothing to do with the battery power and stuff like that, that this coil is taking more power. It's just that this coil has settled faster than this coil. So slow it down a bit by giving it something to cool it down, and let the other one catch up and ramp to the color that you want. And then when you take that out, let them cool down, ramp them again, they should come up evenly. And strumming your coils gently does help. Just let them settle in quicker, if that helps. Warwick, you don't vape, dude. Well, thanks for being here anyway, dude. Well, because we've got a guy that doesn't vape in the house. I made this the other day in the workshop. Let me just get the camera out of here a bit. I made this. So everyone knows this as one of those glass Petri jar thingies. But look, I've got a surprise. It's silicone! Don't be silly, it's cone. It's made of silicone. So I had a client ask me if I can make, because he uses these glass jars, beakers for pouring things, and he needs the little lip, but he needs to be able to scrape everything out the bottom. So now you can just turn your jar inside out and scrape everything off the bottom. And when you're done, you just turn it back inside out again. Cook. And it's a jar. It's a glorified jar. It works just like that. Hey, how cool is that? And yeah. We're having fun. All right. Let me put some cotton in here. I thought you printed it from TPU. No, I'm not a 3D printing nerd, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. Coil cup, Brent. Great stuff. Yeah. So that's from the other side. The other side of Bearded Viking is Make So Doodle. I don't know if the spanners have the links for Make So Doodle there, to just pop it through to us, please. Make So Doodle is our other company that makes resin and acrylic resin and silicone things for like the baking industries and industrial industry and whatever. So craft and stuff like that. So because we can't advertise Bearded Viking or vaping related things, we started another company where we could do adverts. We are still working on it daily. I poured some molds for it today. We do behind the scenes work for private clients and stuff like that, but the advertising side is coming soon. It's coming real soon. Gonna do a YouTube channel of how to pour resin and how to pour silicone and how to make mold boxes and that kind of commercial stuff, because the world needs more silicone, obviously. Look how cool that cup is, that beaker. All right. I'm actually quite excited to try this lemon drops. I think lemon just works so well with ice. That's the thing. That's why everyone does their lemons with ice. I'm a bit tempted to try the grape. Comment. Grape or lemon? Tell me quickly. I'm staring at the comments as I'm doing this. What do you guys feel? It's a grape, what did he say? Grape gum. Grape gum versus lemon drop. Let me know where we're going to go with that. I'm not particularly partial to grape, but it did have a good finger test. So they both did. I love lemons. So do you want me to rate something I love or something I hate? They both seem to taste pretty good, to tell you the truth. Very impressed with Hazeworks and the work he's done. I think we'll get him on the show next. How about that? Should we get Mr. Mark Hazeworks on the show? Guava? What the fuck? Quivers, what's up, dude? How you doing? Chester says grape. Shabir says lemon. Quivers says guava. Warwick says grape. Want some six? Oh, okay, no, that okay. It looks like grapes womaning. The grape is womaning. All right, we're gonna try the grape because why the frack not? All right, so just fluffing the last bit of this coils out, trimming off any of the little ghosts. We don't want those because they fold weird and they turn upside down, and I like to have my things in line a lot. All right, let's do this little trick here. Flip that over. Very easy with the blotter because it's got a big gap over there where you can push your cotton down, and then also you can just pull it from the bottom. See that? If you've got these cool little tools. I did zoom the camera out, didn't I? Come on, camera. All right. So you got that, and then you can just reach inside here and just grab those, pull them down a little bit, fluff them up a little. Fluff them up. Fluff it up. I think we're over time. Yeah, welcome to 9 o'clock. We missed we seem to be going over every single week, but let's just say it's an hour show and enjoy the extra bit that we get. So, all right, so we're just gonna pull these things down a bit. Last week my other camera didn't last as long as the show, so we had to switch over cameras quickly. But okay, so that's pretty goodly wicked. Making up words here. Not a fruity vapor, but I would go for the grape. Yeah, I am a fruity vapor and I don't like grape. So this will be interesting. It's a gummy, so it's really, really more of a sweet. I eat real grapes in life. So grape, grape chappies. Grape chappies, it smells just like grape chappies. If it's grape chappy, oh, grape gum. Not grape jelly bear gummy. It's gum as in bubble gum. Ah, okie dokie. Hockey dokie. Oh, I still need that open. Just make sure we've got no little air bubbles in the middle there. Cool. We've got the green acrylic on. Make sure the airflow's open. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my. I forgot how big these blotto tanks were. Yo, this is taking everything. I want to use one sample bottle in one tank. And these are normal. These are bigger than normal sample bottles. Okay. Yeah, we've got about half left. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna 0.13. So these are the stainless steel coils, like I said. And see there, we're just resetting that. Okay, 0.14. with the cotton and the juice in it. 0.14. I'm gonna run that at about 74 watts. What? Damn. Holy fuck. Okay. That is dumb. That is so fucking dumb. That tastes exactly like a grape chappy. Like even that like musk powdery thing on a grape chappy. In the beginning, fuck. How can that be? Damn. Okay, I need to apologize to all the grape fans out there. This is fucking great. It is so good. It's better than the Swedish fish. Is it better than the Swedish fish? No, the Swedish fish has its own flavor. I mean, it's a different flavor. But I was really expecting like a grape-ish grape. That is exactly a fucking grape chappy. Fucking Hazeworks, you've done it again. Well done, my boy. Super, super, super impressed with that. Wow. Wow. Dude, well done, dude. Well done. Very, very nice flavor. I don't know why I like it so much. Sure. Go get the grape. Go get the grape. Go buy the grape. It's all good. It's extremely good. It's a grape chappy. It's 100% a grape chappy. That's the most grape chappy I've ever tasted other than a grape chappy. Silicone vape bottles. Dude, isn't that just an idea? A silicone vape bottle? Wouldn't that make life so much easier? How you struggle with a 120ml bottle to get, when it goes down to half, it's like you have to have forearms like Zeus to squeeze that last bit of juice out. That's maybe something I should look at. Ikram, nice. So now you have a grape that you like. Yeah, dude, because I don't like grapes so much, not all grapes. I like grapes, but I don't like grape e-liquid. I want to say that's my... Here we go. It's an easy solution. This, ladies and gents, is the grape e-liquid of the year for me. I can say this. It's halfway through the year. It's July and I haven't done many grapes. That is flippin' insane. That is properly good. Properly good. I reckon Did You Know Fact should be issued with that grape. Yeah, dude. He's got to do like little did you knows on the side of it. Fuck yeah. Warwick says, I don't know vape, but I'm keen to try a grape liquid. Yeah, dude, it's really good. Like, my mouth is... I thought the Swedish fish was bang on. That was like, it tastes like... I don't know if you guys know what Swedish fish are. It's not like gummy bears or anything. It's not as sweet as gummy bears. It's fucking Swedish fish. Like, Swedish fish. I don't know how to describe it. But it tastes exactly like Swedish fish. And the grape tastes exactly like grape bubblegum, which is... I'm almost lost for words. I'm super impressed. I'm properly stoked. Yeah, that's Swedish fish. Sorry about that. That is Swedish fish. That tastes just like Swedish fish, just like Swedish fish. Flippin' well done. Yeah. Julian says then I'll have to give Hazeworks grape. Yeah, a try. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think everyone should go buy some grape. I'm not advocating for grape, am I? It's even got like that. Is it chappy? It is chappy. Or am I thinking of Wicks? Wicks never did a grape version, did they? But it tastes like chappies, like grape chappies. I'm pretty stoked with that. Need to know what the lemon tastes like now. I've run out of devices, dude. When I've got next week, I'll get Hazeworks onto the live. We'll do Hazeworks next week, and I'll have the lemon in a tank somewhere. Grape beachies? No, not grape beachies. No, it's because it's got that musky, that you know, the powder that was on chappies. It's got that musky sort of flavor to it. Not grape beachies. Grape beachies were more like tasted more like an actual grape. This grape tastes more like a chappy. If that's a way to explain something, maybe I should just fire myself. But anyway, folks, we're 11 minutes after 9, and we're done. I think we're done. We're done. I'm done. I'm flipping stoked. I know you all are jealous right now. Maybe I can get Hazeworks to do a giveaway with us next week. How about that? Who wants some free shit? Super well done, Hazeworks. I am genuinely impressed. I didn't know that I would like a grape that much. It's not grape, though. I taste a grape. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, chicks. Chiclets. We used to get chiclets in America, yeah. All right, well, yeah, we'll get Hazeworks on the show next week. We'll get him to bring some sample packs to give away. We'll do some giveaways for you guys. Looking forward to that. Cool. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you for being here. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, and other, because you got a PC, be PC nowadays. Yes, and you others. Thanks for being here. Thanks for Hazeworks for sponsoring the juices for tonight. Super huge thanks to Uncle Kurt Yayo from Vaping Saved My Life for sending me this P324. It is just the shit on this device. It looks really good. And then check my Instagram. I'll have some acrylics on there, matchy red and gold acrylics on here, probably tomorrow, the day after. How about that? Go follow Vaping Save My Life. Please remember to go and support VPA, Vapor Products Association of South Africa. Links have been posted in chat if you want to just scroll back and find one of those. We all need your help. Vaping, like Canada, under some serious stress at the moment. UK and America seem to be having their issues as well. Yeah, the control of nicotine is real, and we don't need that coming to South Africa. Australia got a hiding long time ago, and they're still suffering with it. We don't want to end up like that, guys. So support the VPA now. They are doing a nationwide survey that should have started next month, or yeah, I think it starts next month, or it might have started this month. But yeah, I'll get more details on that and I'll let you know. Cool. Hashtag want. Yeah, dudes. Hashtag want. We are not tobacco. We don't want the same legislation. Cheers, everyone. Patreons, I'll see you in Valhalla right